Hello and welcome back to ManVFilm. It's time for Radiance's June announcements, and it is phenomenal set of announcements here, including their first ever 4K. And I was really interested to see how they would package this, the cost of it, what would be included within the set, and it's a rather surprising title as well. So I suppose let's dive in and have a look at these announcements. So first up, we have Palindromes. This is the 4K and Blu-ray limited edition. Todd Solondz film. That is great. I've not seen it in a number of years, so I'm looking forward to revisiting it. Ever since she was small, Aviva has desperately wanted a baby. Now a teenager with thoughts and feelings, her well-meaning parents, Joyce and Steve, they don't quite know how to handle. She'll stop at nothing to make that dream a reality. Played by a cast of rotating actors including Jennifer Jason Leigh and Sharon Wilkins, Aviva's journey towards motherhood would never run smooth. Bringing his trademark dry wit to another series of taboos, Todd Solond's portrait of Middle America girlhood interrogates the naivety and hypocrisy of the post 9/11 psyche that continues to shape US public life and policy. So, first up, it comes with the 4K and the Blu-ray. Terrific. I feel that this should be a standard for any company. They've obviously done this, which is terrific. $24.99 is actually a fairly decent price, and amongst it, it does come with the Blu-ray as well, or just on its own, which is $17.99. I'm all about the 4K and the Blu-ray because I like the choice, depending where and when I'm watching this. The extras, we have a 4K restoration from the original camera negative by the Museum of Modern Art, approved by Todd Solondz. The 4K UHD with Dolby Vision HDR and a Blu-ray presentation of the feature. Uncompressed stereo PCM audio. New interview with Todd Solondz by critic Hannah Strong. Todd Solondz and his cinema of cruelty. A new video essay by Lillian Crawford. Optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. Trailer. Reversible sleeve featuring designs based on original posters. Limited edition booklet featuring new writing, and it's limited to 3,000 copies. And as always, if you add all of this month's titles, you can get a 10% discount, which the price of this month's bundle is needed. Like I said, it comes for the standard Blu-ray for those people that are just interested in that. This is something that I really think is necessary, because a lot of people just have the Blu-ray and haven't upgraded to 4K. So it's nice to have that option. And unlike, say, Blu-ray and DVD, where there was a wide spectrum of difference between them, I don't feel there is as much of a difference between 4K and Blu-ray. It's noticeable in some films, but other times it's not as grand. So it's nice to have both of them included there. Next up, we have Visconti's La Terra Trema. In the fishing village of Acatrezza, Sicily, the Villestro family dream of a better life. Living modestly thanks to the merciless wholesaler's eldest son, Tony, takes matters into his own hands. With the help of a bank loan, he starts fishing alone. The venture is an initial success, but an unexpected shipwreck means the family must soon fend for themselves. Originally commissioned as propaganda by the Communist Party, master filmmaker Luchino Visconti used the real villagers of Acatrezza as his stars to create a docu-fictional melodrama about the difficulties of rural life in post-World War II. La Terra Trema was nominated for the Golden Lion at the 1948 Venice Film Festival and is considered one of the finest examples of Italian neo-realist cinema. This kind of puts me in the mind of, if I've not seen this one, I am interested in checking out, but it puts me in the mind of the Setas Bandits of Orcasolo. That kind of film, I found that fascinating. The fact that this was commissioned as propaganda is interesting as well. Definitely one to check out. It's a 2K restoration. We have an uncompressed mono PCM audio, interview with Christina Newland. We have an interview with Italian politician and journalist Pietro Ingrao. Interview with Assistant Director Francesco Rossi, interview with Turi Vasili, trailer, newly improved English subtitle translation, reversible sleeve, limited edition booklet, and it is limited to 3,000 copies. Next up, we have The Tale of Oiwa's Ghost, which, yeah, okay. When the daughter of an elite family takes a shine to poor samurai Lemon, is this a remake of The Ghosts of Yotsuya? Because the samurai was called Lemon in that, which would be great. I'd be interested in that. He sees an opportunity to climb the social ladder. He just needs to rid himself of his only obstacle, his loving wife, Oiwa. He poisons her and dumps her corpse in a nearby swamp, but she returns as a horribly disfigured ghost to haunt Lemon on his wedding night. Crime film specialist Tai Kato brings the famous ghost story of Yotsuya to the screen as a gritty tale of murder and greed, with an intense lead by performance by Wakayama. I love Tomisaburo Wakayama. I think he's terrific. He starred in quite a few Radiance films, and I believe this is the 5th Tai Kato film in the Radiance range. I am all in for this. I love the Day Gothic set and another version of that tale with actors that I love. Really interested. We've got an HD digital transfer, uncompressed mono PCM audio, interview with Maria Asato, visual essay by Tormented Female Ghosts by Lindsay Nelson, trailer, new improved English subtitle translation, reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork, limited edition booklet with new writing from Tom Mez, and it's limited to 3,000 copies. Hell yes! New Tai Kato, a new version of Yotsuya. I'm all in. And if that wasn't enough for an already terrific month, we have World Noir Volume 3. I love the first 2 sets. I cannot wait to see this one. We've got 3 films here. Not Guilty, The Lost One, and Girl with Hyacinths. Not Guilty, a wicked, enjoyable noir from prolific French genre director Henry Decoin. Not Guilty sees Michael Simon as an alcoholic yet brilliant doctor who, after accidentally causing a tragic accident while in a drunken stupor, covers his tracks by weaving a complex web of lies and engineering havoc within a small town. The Lost One, Peter Lorre, stars in and, for the first and only time in his career, directs this story of a troubled man navigating post-war Germany while haunted by a terrible secret. Contemporary German audiences shattered by the war found this bleak depiction of their country too depressing and painful on its release in 1951. Since then, The Lost One has achieved recognition as a significant work of both noir and German cinema in its own right. The Girl with Hyacinths, this early example of Nordic noir. They're just saying all the right things here to make this sound amazing. This is regarded as one of great films of Swedish cinema and the masterpiece of Hasse Ekman, one of Sweden's most important and influential directors. Following the sudden suicide of a mysterious young woman, her neighbours are compelled to investigate the circumstances leading to her death in a twisty, formerly daring and taboo-busting narrative that feels far ahead of its time. All 3 of them sound terrific. Girl with Hyacinth, just that jumps out at me. That plot synopsis, yeah, just sounds terrific. We've got a 4K restoration of Not Guilty, high-definition digital transfer of The Lost One, and a 2K restoration of The Girl with Hyacinth. Original uncompressed mono PCM audio for all films, new improved optional English subtitles for all films, newly designed artwork based on original posters, an 80-page book, and it's limited to 3,000 copies. Then there are more extras on each disc. We've got a new interview with critic Imogen Sarah Smith on Not Guilty, archival Michael Simon radio interview, archival behind-the-scenes radio documentary. Sounds unusual. Alternate ending and a reversible sleeve. The Lost One is a new commentary by Alan Rode and Stephen D. Youngkin. Interview with critic historian Pamela Hutchinson on Peter Lorre and The Lost One. Interview with programmer and historian Margaret Deriaz on post-war German cinema. A trailer and reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork. Girl with Hyacinths, we have a new audio commentary by Peter Hjelmstad. archival interview with Haas Ekman, which is 63 minutes, a visual essay by novelist Julia Armfield, and Reversible Sleeve. What a terrific and exhaustive month. I think this is fantastic. You know, you get the first 4K, you've got a Visconti, you've got a Japanese ghost story and tale remake of Yotsuya and World Noir Volume 3. Terrific. Another incredible announcement by Radiance. I'm in for all of them. I think they all sound great. I would love to know what you really think about these releases. Is there anything that jumps out to you? What do you think of this 4K, the pricing, the packaging? I really want to know your thoughts on that. What films are you most excited to see? Have you seen any of these? Do you want to let me know a little bit about them by dropping a comment in the comment box below? I'd appreciate that. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.